So this video will contain some spoilers, and for those who do continue watching the video, please respect and be mindful of those who want to keep information to a small amount. And I hope you enjoy the video.
No spoilers!
So we're finally starting season 6, the second half, and we're starting with Stranger Than Fanfiction, which this episode was kind of interesting, but also relatable. So this episode is based on conventions and the way how fans interact with it within the show, and this is really interesting. And this episode is really interesting, as I said. And in the beginning, Rainbow Dash and Twilight are talking about the Daring Do convention, which if anyone who has ever been to a convention is pretty exciting to I get to even talk about. So Twilight was telling Rainbow Dash if she could get AK Link or Daring Do to sign Twilight's book. And seeing Rainbow Dash being all excited and all excited about her first convention, I can always relate to the same kind of feeling, because not too long ago in I think June of 2016, I went to my first convention, which it was really exciting to go and to check it out. I mean, I only went for one day, but even if it was just for a day, it was still pretty exciting to go. So we meet this new character named Quibblepants, who is the voice of the same person from the movie Ratatouille. And what I've actually liked about this episode is that we did have like two previous Daring Do episodes, but whenever it came to Daring Do episodes, they weren't really my favorite episodes to watch. But I think this one will surely change that kind of view, because we in the previous Daring Do episode, we see that Daring Do wasn't really fond of the idea of teamwork. But now that I guess Daring Do got a taste of that and see that teamwork can actually help you, I think that changed my perspective on Daring Do episodes. Not not a lot where I actually enjoy that Daring Do episode are my favorite, but I do think that but I think this episode does change my view on Daring Do episodes, and maybe hopefully they do bring out another Daring Do episode. And also what I also liked about the Daring Do episodes is that how relatable this episode was. Or like where Twilight, I mean, where Rainbow Dash and Quibblepants were arguing on how the first few books were more interesting than the newer ones. And this is kind of the same discussion how some people think that that when Twilight, before Twilight became an alicorn, episodes were actually good. And there's some other fans who are like, who think that every episode or overall episodes were good, no matter if doesn't matter if Twilight was an alicorn. But towards the end of the episode, Quill Pants describes how each person has their own favorite thing about the show. Not everyone has to agree on what they enjoy and what they don't enjoy. That is a pretty good message, I think, because not every episode is gonna have not every episode you're gonna watch or see is gonna be your favorite. And I think the most funny part was where okay, there was actually two parts. One part where Rainbow Dash hugs Daring Do and saying, and like she had like that look saying, "See, I told you," and she's my best friend. And then and the second part is in the credits where Quill Pens is talking about his fan fictions where how he can improve the stories, how if he adds some of the stories into the Daring Do series, it would probably improve. And I guess that's another relatable thing. How there's some people in the Brony community that would love to add their own fan fiction or their own version of My Little Pony and add it to the show, which I think that's pretty interesting but also funny to see. And but yeah, that's all I really have to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Stay pony, my friend.